Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. A very good morning, colleagues. Welcome to SEDC Info Telly News for Tuesday, March the 5th, 2013. I'm Haji Bohan from Corporate Relations Division. The headlines for today are: SEDC participated in the Arbor Day last Saturday. SEDC will be participating in the Career and Training Carnival in Cebu this week. Recertification of our quality management system will be held on 14 to 15 of this month. Now the news in full. SEDC participated in the Arbor Day 2013 held last Saturday. 20 of our staff were involved in this annual event organized by Dewan Bandaraya Kuching Utara ODBKU. The program consisted of tree planting exercise along Jalan Bako. The program started as early as 6:30 a.m. with the registration of participants. It was followed by an aerobic exercise and briefing about the tree planting. The Mayor of Dewan Bandaraya Kuching Utara, Dato' Haji Abang Abdul Wahab bin Haji Abang Julai, gave welcoming address. The Arbor Day 2013 was graced by Yang Amat Berbahagia Puan Sri Ragat Kurdi Taib, wife of our Chief Minister. Then it was followed by planting of trees by participants. There were 333 rain trees planted along Jalan Bako, starting from the junction of Custom Complex towards Kuching and ending before the junction of Kampung Sejingkat. SEDC will be participating in the Sarawak Career and Training Carnival 2013 in Cebu this coming Thursday to Friday. This carnival is organized by the Economic Planning Unit, the Prime Minister's Department Putrajaya, in collaboration with the State Government of Sarawak. The carnival will also showcase SCAT and Scheme Latihan 1 Malaysia or SL1 Malaysia. The carnival, to be launched by our Chief Minister, will be held at Dataran Cebu Phase 2, that is behind Wisma Sanyan. It is expected that about 200 institutions such as training providers, financial institutions, and industries that offer job employment will be participating. Meanwhile, SEDC will also be participating in Pesta Bungin to be held this weekend starting this Friday. Kampung Bungin is a village nearby Spau. For this, SEDC will be sending a team from Entrepreneur Development Division or EDD to participate. The activities for the Pesta Bungin are regatta, soccer matches, sepak takraw invitation, stage shows, and sale booths. Certification audit by Moody International on our quality management system. Staff are to be informed that the certification body, Moody International Certification Malaysia, Sendirian Berhad, will conduct a recertification audit on our quality management system, ISO 9001-2008, on 14 to 15 of this month. Staff are to ensure that all documents and records are in proper order and made available during the audit, and quality procedures in their custody are updated. Further details on the audit program will be made known soon. We take a short break.
Organization. You need one place for everything, like a magic pocket. Putting something in the magic pocket means it's always there, no matter what you wear or where you are. The same thing is true for computers. If you have more than one, keeping track of all of your files can be a pain. Solving this problem is one of the big ideas behind Dropbox. It's like a magic pocket, a single, secure place for all of your stuff. Let's meet Josh, who is preparing for a big trip to Africa. Right now, all of his trip info is spread across his laptop, desktop, and phone. He needs to consolidate it all and is tired of having to email files to himself or move them around with a USB drive. Then he found Dropbox, which creates a new kind of folder on his computers. These folders work hard to be exactly alike, even across Macs and PCs. By adding his itinerary to his laptop Dropbox, he can be sure the same file will show up in his desktop Dropbox and even on his phone. The same thing happens when he saves a document in a Dropbox folder. The document gets updated across all of his Dropboxes. But it's not just his computers. The Dropbox website also works to be exactly like his other Dropboxes. Anything he puts in Dropbox is available on the website automatically. This way, if his Jeep takes a dive and his computer is ruined, he can still get to his files on the Dropbox website, where they're always backed up. As it turns out, Josh's Safari was a success, and his laptop made it home with lots of videos and photos to share. Instead of emailing everything, he just shared a Dropbox folder with his mom, so she could get copies of photos she wants to frame. Because it worked so well for travel, Josh made Dropbox the home for all of his stuff, so it's accessible anytime, wherever he goes. Whether you're traveling the world, running a business, or simply organizing your life, Dropbox means you can stop worrying about managing files and backups and get on with your next adventure.
We're going to show you how to use Dropbox version 2 for your iPhone. If we open up our Dropbox application, it's going to bring us into our main Dropbox menu, where we can view all of the files that we have sitting in our Dropbox folder. You see we also have it organized into folders. We have anything in here from zip files to photos to videos to documents to anything that we can throw into our Dropbox folder. From here, if we go, we can cycle through. We can see the photos from our camera upload. We can see any favorites that we have, and we can also come into our settings. Here in our settings, we can view our email and space used. We can upgrade our account to a Dropbox Pro. You see it's going to cost us $99 per year. And if we want to, we'll come back out into the settings. We can turn our camera upload on or off, which will enable photos and videos that will upload from the camera roll right into our camera upload folders automatically whenever we're connected to a Wi-Fi. This is going to be great to back up your photos just in case you don't have them syncing anywhere else but your phone. We can enable a passcode lock, so every time we open up our Dropbox application, we'll be asked to enter in a 4-digit passcode before we can actually use the app. We can also view Dropbox Help, which we can view frequently asked questions such as what files can I view, how do we play videos, how much can I store, how do I delete files, or even how does syncing work. Tapping on any one of these will open up the question and we can view the answer to it. We can scroll through and get more information on the question that we were looking for. Coming back out to the settings, we can also view our legal and privacy information such as our terms of service, our privacy policy, and open source attributions. Down here in the bottom, we also see the app version. We can tell our friends about Dropbox, which tapping on that will initiate an email where we can then send our friends a link, and getting them to sign up will also give us some extra space, some free space that we can get by getting one of our friends to sign up. We can also send feedback to the developer, let him know if we like the application or maybe we had an error in the app or it crashed on us. We can always send the developer feedback by tapping on send feedback. And if we want to, we can unlink this iPhone from Dropbox, which will sign us out of our Dropbox account and allow us to sign into a different Dropbox, or also sign back into our Dropbox if we were wanting to reinitiate that link. Coming back out to our main Dropbox folder, you see that we can scroll through. We can tap in here. We can keep going into the folders that we have built in here. We can view everything that are in all these folders. We'll just keep coming through these folders. We can come down to all these roots, and you see that we can even tap on files and we'll actually load it, and we can actually see these files. Then we have options down here on the bottom. You see in the bottom left hand corner we can hit the share button, or we can share this file via email, a text message, a Facebook message. We can post it to Facebook, tweet it, or even copy the link to our clipboard. We can even favorite the item by hitting the star in the middle of the screen, and then we can download the file and open in another application by tapping on the bottom right hand corner, and you see it'll give us a list of applications that are on our phone that will support that file. Now we'll come back out and we'll keep going through these folders, and you see that it'll even give us previews of Photoshop PSDs, and then we can even view other folders. If we come into, say, a folder that has a few different file types, like this one has a few different video types, we can come into different areas and we can view images. So even if we tap on an image, it'll load that image up, and then again we have all of our share options. We can favorite it, and then we can even download this and save it to our photo library, copy it to our clipboard, or even print the photo. And if we were to select a video, we can tap on a video, and you see we can even start playing the video that was in our Dropbox. And we can even scrub through it like we would a regular video, and then we can pause and play it. We can even post this to an email or any of our share options. We can even download this video, save it to our photo library, or open in another application, and then we can even favorite it or unfavorite it if we already had it selected. Now up in the top right hand corner we have the option to upload new files, which will, if we upload a file, it'll access our photos on our iPhone, and we can select from any of the photos in our camera roll or even any photo albums we have on here. We can even hit the plus button again, and we can create a new folder in our Dropbox so we can get a little bit, keep our organized system, and then we can upload our folders and files to there. Hitting on the check mark will allow us to edit our menu, where you see we can select folders and we can either delete them or move them to other folders in our Dropbox account. Now hitting on the camera upload, we can save our photos to Dropbox. Each photo and video will automatically be uploaded once our camera roll has been enabled. If we enable that, we can enable our camera upload over Wi-Fi only, or we can enable a Wi-Fi plus cellular, so no matter when we take a photo, we'll be able to upload it right into our Dropbox. So for now, we're just going to keep a Wi-Fi only. You see it's going to find our most recent photos that have never been synced before, and it's going to start uploading those photos. And you see it's giving us a countdown of how many that we have left, and it even gives us a breakdown of the days that they were taken. You see down here in the bottom portion of the screen, it also gives us an indicator on the tab down here in the bottom of how many photos that we have left to upload. And then in our favorites, we can see any photo or any file for that matter that we've favorited. And if we hit the edit in the top right hand corner, we can rearrange the order of our favorites, or we can even select them and remove them from our favorites, giving us nothing in this favorites menu. Thanks for following along with Dropbox for the iPhone.
I hold on so nervously to me and my drink. I wish it was cooling me, but so far has not been good. It's been shitty, and I feel awkward as I should.
Welcome back. Our cultural village, or Sarawak Cultural Village, has been appointed the training provider for the National Dual Training System, or Scheme Latihan Dual Nasional, or in short SLDN, a program implemented by the Department of Skill Development Malaysia. The launching of this program was graced by our Yang Berhormat Datuk Chairman, who is also Assistant Minister of Tourism Sarawak at Sarawak Cultural Village on Thursday last week. Present at the function also was Encik Muhammad bin Yaakob, Director of SLDN, Skill Development Department, Ministry of Human Resource, Putrajaya. The first SLDN program under the 10 Malaysia Plan, focusing on music and audio training, is targeting unemployed youths, giving them training for 10 months. They will receive the Malaysian Skills Certificate Level 1, 2 and 3 in the field of music and audio training. The 10-month stint will see these apprentices who come from Kuching, Bau, Syrian, Sir Ricky and Mary, undergoing 20% theory and 80% practical training during their stay at the Sarawak Cultural Village. Among trainers of this program are Tuku Kami members and Encik Narawi Rashidi, who have the experience of performing in front of international crowds. Asset Declaration. Our Human Resource and General Administration Division has been campaigning on the need for staff to declare their asset through the circular posted at the notice board and info Telly news. According to the statistic from the Chief Minister's Department, asset declaration status of SEDC as of 31st December 2012 is 0.44% only. For this year, SEDC is targeting to increase it to 44%. To ensure awareness about this exercise, Human Resource and General Administration Division has released a schedule on care clinic to cover all staff monthly throughout the year. Schedule on HRMIS or Hermes Care Clinic this year has been put up on the notice board at the lift area of all floors. Detail of Hermes Care Clinic may also be obtained from Puan Misni Sabli, Encik Abbas Ros